Hey y'all.
How's it going, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. The night before.
The night before. It's the night before Thanksgiving. And we just want to say hey, and just this time is special for us. First of all, if this is your first time on our channel, we're Terrence and Jill, a God-Ordained union.
Yes.
And so on this channel, we encourage those who want to be married. We were waiting for love for it seemed like a very long time, but God did it, and that's the only one who could do it and make it happen. 52 when I walked down the aisle.
Yeah, I was 54 when I was watching her walk down the aisle.
Yes. So don't give up on love. This is a special video for us, and it's special for a lot of reasons because it's really it's kind of unplanned tradition that happened. And so,
yeah, one of the things I really wanted to do, it's important to me, is to have the Christmas tree up when we bring in Thanksgiving.
yes.
I like having the lights in the background. I like having the music playing while I'm eating. All of that sets the vibe because, yeah, my birthday's Christmas Day, so right after, when we go into November, it's like we're celebrating the entire holiday season from that point on. So this helps set the vibe for the rest of the year.
Yes. But it's extra special also because 2019, Terrence came back into my DM on Veterans Day, which I know is like November 11th. And then from that day, we chatted back and forth through DM. We didn't even text because we didn't have each other's phone number. We were going back and forth through DM, just talking. And it was on Thanksgiving night. I was home in Maryland with my family. I was living in Raleigh at the time, but I went back home to Maryland to be with my family. And Thanksgiving night, I got a DM from Terrence. And he said, I think, I want to get to know you better. He said, I want to see where this can go. He said, but I want to take it slow. And I said, slow is perfect. And when I say I didn't tell anybody, my family knew something had happened because my whole
Heart bursted.
Everything just lit up. Yes.
Everything.
Not to say that I was sad at Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, if not my favorite, because it's a time for our family to get together and just like, because we, everybody got separate lives, and so Thanksgiving is very special. But there's other reasons too, because I remember, so the very next day, the day after Thanksgiving, Terrence and I decided to exchange telephone numbers, and we had our very first conversation. And I remember we were getting to know each other, and I asked him, I said, what's your favorite food? He said Thanksgiving. Not turkey, not stuffing, dressing. He said Thanksgiving. I was like, oh my God, he's putting the pressure on me. And so that was sentimental. But also 2019 was the last time that I had Thanksgiving with my family. I come from a big family. Terrence comes from a big family. And, the get-togethers are plentiful. And for our family, it was nothing for it to be 30 people, at least. And my family, the way my family does Thanksgiving, and it's like we do it later because we're the last stop house, because we know it's going to be all the way live. So we don't usually eat dinner until 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. because it gives everybody else the chance to go with their, other family members, and then make the last stop our house. So my mother goes all out, 3 types of greens, of course, 5 and 6 types of meat, just go all out. And and Terrence's family is the same way, a very big family. And so, but since 2019, we have not been with our family, not because we don't, why don't we, the first Thanksgiving that we had together, so that was the last Thanksgiving I had with my family. The very next Thanksgiving, Terrence came to Raleigh. You remember that? Terrence came to Raleigh, and that's when you had your beard. You were growing out your beard. Terrence came to Raleigh, and then the following Thanksgiving after that, I was in Charlotte. And we've always had Thanksgiving alone.
Yeah.
And it's the craziest thing. Not that we don't want to go to either one of our family's house. Why? What?
But it's just about building new traditions.
New
It's about,
traditions.
you got a new family now.
Yeah.
You want to build your own traditions, even though we both love being with our families and doing the eating thing as a group and having fun and but you want to set your own thing.
Yeah. So
So that's what we've been doing.
yeah, the kids have come.
Yeah.
Of course the kids come, after they have dinner with their mom. So then they'll come later on in the day. But it's just been the both of us, we'll be in pajamas, all day, looking at the game, looking at movies, eating from the sofa, and we just made it a tradition.
And you know what? That's what it's all about.
And also, I think another reason, let me tell you another reason, it's because when we think about Thanksgiving, because we still have careers, so when we think about Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving holiday, it is rest in our mind. It's like we're gonna slow down. We don't want to travel anywhere. And we just had a family reunion. We had a family trip with the Smiths to the mountains this summer, and then turned right back around and went to my family reunion in Maryland. And then some of my family was here 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So it's not like we don't see the family. It's not like we're not with the family. But Thanksgiving, we at one of these years we're gonna be with either one of the families as a whole. But it seemed like since then everybody been breaking off doing their own thing, right?
Yeah. And there's a lot of different things, and I guess that's one of the things about North Carolina though. You have so much that's so close. When people decide, my family, when they decide they're gonna go somewhere, they just don't go like down the street. You got the mountains on one side, you got the beach on the other side, you got, everything in between. So you just don't know where everybody's gonna end up.
Right.
The great thing is, they still look at us as newlyweds. So it's like, well, they're gonna do their own thing.
They're gonna do their own thing.
We get invites to everything everybody's doing, but we just choose to be by ourselves right now to set our new traditions, get everything, acclimated to, us as a new family. So
family, we ain't trying to be standoffish. Y'all know ain't nothing but love. But we just want to take our time. So we just
playing around with different recipes and
right.
Yeah.
I don't know about this year. Y'all gonna rock with us for a few minutes while we but this year, I don't know, we're gonna take a little shortcuts this year. The last couple of years we've been going all out for things, just the two of us. This is the first year that I'm not making a cake. We bought all the desserts. We got a honey baked ham. We took some shortcuts this year. And but it's all good. So we are going to open up our new box of our tree. Terrence going we can get in the kitchen.
Tree together tonight. So, then we're gonna go in the kitchen and we'll be up until
whenever
we feel we got it handled for tomorrow.
Yes, and we can get this turkey done. And so y'all rock with us while we bring in Thanksgiving and the Christmas holiday, because today is the first official day. I broke open the Christmas music. So yeah, y'all rock with us. Come on, y'all.
No doubt. And look, it's time to get festive. It's time to sit back, relax. You're off the clock now. Look, take your time and enjoy this holiday.
Yes. All right, we here with y'all. All right.
Much love.
like that it's not. Ooh, it's a frosted tree. Ooh. Thank you. All right, y'all. So my baby put the tree up, so now I'm going to decorate it. And so I want to show y'all so let me just say this. If you can't tell, my favorite color is orange. Terrence's favorite color is green. And my tree prior to Terrence was orange. And so, was it 2 years ago? I think like 2 years ago, I got rid of all the orange decorations for the tree. It was like orange and gold. I got rid of all the orange decorations, and I transitioned over to green. So let me show y'all the ornaments and stuff that we have. And I feel like I want to take, you see these? I feel like I want to pop these off. I feel like I want to, can I take it off? I don't know. I might cut these off because, yeah, I don't like those. It's just too much red. I mean, I don't know. I'll see. Baby, what you think?
I don't know, baby.
Keep the
first time we seen it. We'll play with it.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let me show y'all the ornaments before I put them up. See, aren't they gorgeous? We got some really beautiful ornaments, like some really, like, I went on a really, like, I got some beautiful pieces. Like, I love these, and I love my cactuses. And where else? I got birds, and yeah. So these are the ornaments, and when I get them up on the tree, you can see them better. But it's green, teals, greens, just a hint of gold in there, and so yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, should we add more? I guess you'll see as we, you'll see. Make the foundation right. Make the tree stand up right so it won't fall over. And make sure everything is connected. But I like it, y'all. Like, it's a nice size tree. Like, it's an 8-foot tree, or 8 feet tree. And We got it off the TT, and it took what, 2 days for it to, we ordered it on Thursday and it arrived on Saturday. It came to our door, so yeah, that was a good bargain. All right, y'all, we are trying to get it together. So as we said, this is going to be, we just gonna have the basics, right? We just gonna have the basics. Turkey. T does the turkey. That's what he's doing. He's prepping his ingredients. T does the turkey. We got our ham from Honey Baked Ham. String beans, because y'all, my husband doesn't eat vegetables. He will eat string beans. So we're only gonna have string beans. If not, if I did greens, we do greens every year, it goes to waste. So we're gonna do greens. String beans, turkey, honey baked ham, candy yams, cornbread dressing, macaroni and cheese. That's probably, well, of course we're gonna cut corners on the turkey. Let me tell you something. If you know, you know. You don't cut corners on your mac and cheese. That, you gotta have sharp cheese. You gotta have that. You gotta have, what else? Sharp cheese, butter. Yes, we put eggs. So our mac and cheese recipe is from my great grandmother, that was passed down to my grandmother, that was passed down to my mother, and now all of us, my mother and my aunts, and now all of us knows how to make Graham's macaroni and cheese. And yeah, rolls. As I said, we bought desserts, so we got sweet potato pie, we got pies, we got apple pie, we got cookies, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Terrence loves pumpkin pie. Cookies. We bought that. So, and of course we got bottled wine. We got eggnog. I got low fat eggnog. Cause believe it or not, I'm not going. You know what I was saying, baby?
Yes, ma'am.
I was saying I'm not going to overeat this Thanksgiving. I'm just not. I'm not gonna overeat for this Thanksgiving, and I'm getting right back on it on maybe Saturday. Right?
Baby, don't talk.
Okay, I'm just, So I am going to put the string beans in a crock pot on probably maybe midnight. T cooks the turkey in a bag. What else? And I can make everything else in the morning. Mac and cheese, dressing, all that other stuff. All that other stuff we can do in the morning. Dressing. Because this is the thing, when I would do desserts, I would do, of course, those, the night before. The only thing the night before we do is, I would do the greens tonight, but since we're not having greens, I would do the greens tonight. I would do, a lot of people do their greens like, they will cut them up, wash them, cut them up, put them in the freezer. I want fresh greens. So, but since we're not doing greens, thank God. Everything else, I'll probably do, the candy yams. I'll probably, season that up and let that sit, overnight. But other than that, it's gonna be an easy breezy. Quick.
Yeah, it's gonna be real easy.
It's gonna be real easy.
Yeah, compared to what we usually do.
Yeah, show him your apron. Ask Terrence, cause he's the cook in the family. But I cook, but how do we say this? I cook. Terrence mainly cooks breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. I rarely eat breakfast. But Terrence mainly cooks breakfast, and he'll do the, if you know, when we cooking, like I cook. But thank God for a man that cooks. I didn't ask that on my list, but God gave me a man that cooks. Let me show y'all something that first of all, I went to Kohl's, because y'all know I was in the stores. I went to Kohl's and I was looking for, we need a new tea kettle. So didn't want to get that Le Creuset tea kettle. I didn't like that one. So I wanted to get a tea kettle, and I was trying not to go into the TARGET. But I went in Kohl's looking for a tea kettle, and I did not find a tea kettle. But this is what I did find. I found this. I found these pods, these K-cups, apple cider. Baby, you want some apple cider?
Not at the moment, baby.
Okay.
Maybe in a little bit.
Okay. So, y'all know how it is. I said the environment's gotta smell good, it's gotta look good, it's gotta feel good, it's gotta sound good. So of course, you know, we got the Christmas music, you know, nice chill, and then it's gotta taste good. So so anytime you got something good to drink, whether it's cocoa or wine, or I found these apple cider, yeah, we good for the holidays. But I also found these two mugs. I love these mugs. It says hello sugar, 2 mugs, because and they were on sale, so they were $10.99 but 75% off, so I got them for $3.99 each. And so so our favorite mugs, we have 2 favorite mugs that were actually a wedding gift or bridal shower gift. My cousin gave us 2 mugs, one for me, one for Terrence. And I accidentally, a couple of months ago, broke mine. And I've been on a mission looking for coffee cups or mugs. And so so every time I go into like a store that, you know, like a Walmart or something, I go looking for some good mugs. And so when I was in Kohl's, I found those, and I was like, okay, let me get those. So so yeah. So here, let me bring this over. Well, let me see, babe, what you got? You gonna bring it over to the camera? Is this on a tripod? So Terrence got his.
What I'm going to actually rub on the turkey tomorrow.
Oh, you said tomorrow, tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah. So that's his base. What is it? It's your secret ingredients. Yes, his secret ingredients.
You don't
I don't need that. All I know is his turkeys be good. So his turkeys be real good. The turkey be real good and nice and juicy and brown. And so
juicy and brown.
What'd you say? I said brown.
You said juicy and brown.
Juicy and brown. Juicy and brown. So yeah. So yeah. All right, so let me get to finish this tree, and we're gonna go from there. All right. All right, the tree is finished. It's going to, I don't like the red ball. I don't like these little things, but it looks amazing. All right, so let's see what T doing in the kitchen. And that's done. Now we gotta put some gifts under the tree. Got this from Kohl's. That's the thing. That's our thing. Winterberry. So this is the other thing we get for the season. Is these pine cones. These scented pine cones, and of course they smell like cinnamon. And so we got 3 of them, and we got these from Aldi's. And you know, like what to smell holiday in here. cinnamon and nutmeg and all that great stuff. Hang on, I see you buttering that up.
And so this is one of the things. God gave me just a lot of things that I'm interested in. You know, that I would have interest in, like going to culinary school, just to be able to put my own flavors together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like doing this.
I know that's right. Yeah, I think everybody should tap into their creativity. Like, I think, that's the Bible says in the beginning God created, and if he made us in his image,
Then we are creative too.
then we are creative too. And if we're not utilizing our creativity, a part of us feels dead and purposeless. And I think everybody should tap into their creative genius, whether it's something just personal in their own private time, or it's something that is shared with, the masses, the public, whether it's in a business form. And I think that's why a lot of people have jumped on content creation, because for some people it looks like, oh, they telling all their business. But for the content creator, it's like, no, we're being creative. We're creating content. And so it's tapping into the gifts, skills, and talents. And so I'm glad you like cooking and you found that to be
It's actually
therapeutic. And yeah, so you're gonna put it you're gonna cook the turkey in a bag.
Yeah.
So what do you stuff the turkey with? I know, but let the people know what you stuff it with.
I got some celery. I got some apples, oranges, and I got some rosemary.
Oh, okay.
That I'm going to put in there.
Okay. That sounds good.
As prayerfully every year, we'll find something or learn something about how we want to do it. Because even now, I still think that this is still new. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to you.
Cooking turkeys,
Yeah, because you cooked your first turkey with me.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh, I remember that first turkey. It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? It almost came out like perfect. Like the guy that was doing the video that I copied. It looked like his. You know what I mean? He was like, it should look like this. And he was from overseas, so he had that accent, and he was like, oh yeah, I cooked many a birds and it should look like this. And I was like, oh my God, mine look just like this.
Good morning. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. So we're up. We got up at 5 a.m. this morning. We got up at 5 a.m. to put the turkey in and to put the string beans in the crock pot. And so we did that, and then we got back into bed, and we got up again at 10 and showered and put on new pajamas. Well, T about to go to the store and take T say, hey, good morning to the people.
Good morning, people.
So so that's the plan.
Happy Thanksgiving.
He says happy Thanksgiving if you can't hear him. So I'm about to grate up some cheese for the mac and cheese. The only things I have to do is put the sweet potatoes in the oven, candy and sweet potatoes, whatever you want to call them. They all the same thing. What's the difference? I think yams are smaller, but sweet potatoes, candy yams, they all the same.
Fruits.
They what?
Well, they come from different. They're different.
They different?
Yeah.
They look the same to me. So just making them, I made them regular. Like growing up, we had them 3 different types of ways for Thanksgiving. We had them with the marshmallows. Of course, we had them like real sweet, sliced and sweet. That's how I'm doing them. And yeah, and so that's that just needs to go in the oven. I'm about to do the mac and cheese. That's gonna go in. That's gonna go in, and then the dressing. That's last. Gotta do the cranberries. All right, let's talk about the cranberry sauce real quick because funny story. Just while T is here before he leaving out. Terrence, remember our first Thanksgiving, and I made because first of all, Terrence had said his favorite meal was Thanksgiving, so of course it put some pressure on me the first Thanksgiving, and so he came to Raleigh, and I cooked everything, didn't I? Okay, yeah, I cooked everything. I cooked the whole Thanksgiving, and I was so proud of my cranberry sauce because I made cranberry sauce, fresh cranberries, and I added some some cranberry juice to it, some pure cranberry juice, and some I let my berries soak and put some sugar in there, brown sugar, some red wine, and some I squeezed some fresh orange juice in there, and I let it simmer on the stove, and it was smelling all good. And Terrence is still this way. Well, he if he doesn't want something, he's just not gonna eat it. And so he didn't eat it, and but he did mention, he was like he did eventually say, like, I like the the kind in the can. And truth be told, that's how I grew up. That's just how I grew up, like the kind in the can. And so and I think one time my mother because my mother's the best cook in the whole family. She didn't try. She made cranberry sauce with the fresh cranberries, and they burned. They burned.
See y'all later.
All right, you got everything? You got the list? Yeah. Okay. They burned. And so on the stove, I never forget that. And my mother was like, "Oh man, my cranberry sauce burned." And we was all like, because we weren't really gonna eat that anyway. We want ocean spray. And so but yeah, needless to say, we got Lord, cover my husband by the blood of Jesus as he goes out on Thanksgiving in Jesus' name. Don't forget the water out the car, baby. And yeah, so we got the real cranberry sauce, the kind we used to. And then of course we got rolls. But yeah, that's how we're spread. It ain't a big spread. It's turkey, ham. Oh my God, y'all. T's turkey is so, oh my goodness. First of all, we went back to sleep and we were smelling the turkey. Like, it smells so good as it was cooking. And so, yes, the turkey is just, can't wait to dig into that. So we got turkey, of course we got ham, we got string beans, mac and cheese, dressing, and we real picky about our dressing as well. Mac and cheese dressing, sweet potatoes, rolls, cranberry sauce. That's it. That is it. That is it. And we got desserts that we bought. That's it. That's all we're doing this year. Because we throw away so much food. I don't like leftovers. We throw away so much food the day after Thanksgiving. T will eat it until Sunday. I'd be sick of it sitting in the refrigerator. And so, honestly, I tell no lie. Tomorrow morning, Friday, and this has been how it's been all my life. Morning, Friday, I'll eat it for breakfast. After then, I want it all gone. Just throw it away. And so, um, definitely did not cook. We're cooking enough to just last us until tomorrow night. So he can, but he'll eat it if it's still here because he wants, of course, the big pan of mac and cheese. So I'm gonna do the big one, the big glass dish of the mac and cheese because that's his favorite. Of course, dressing is his favorite as well. So I'm gonna do the bigger casserole dish of dressing. But and then but after I just throw it away. Like enough be enough. So okay, so I am grating up my cheese. This smells so good. It's apple wood smoked white cheddar cheese, y'all. It smells so good, and so I didn't know it was applewood. I just thought it was white cheddar. So we'll see. I think it should be good. And the mac and cheese. Y'all, how y'all make y'all mac and cheese? It's so much discourse and difference of opinions, and my way is better or our way is better, and this is how mac and cheese is supposed to be done. I mean, of course, you know, a lot of us who grew up in certain cultures, have the same type of recipe, but a lot of us don't. And even in the same culture, like a lot of people, they put flour or eggs. They put either or. A lot of people, they make a cheese sauce and, and put cheese sauce. But I'm coming to the point where it does not matter how you make your mac and cheese. Like as long as you like it and your family likes it, and it's been something that is passed down, and because the whole thing about food, especially soul food, and especially as not just as a black culture, but Thanksgiving, period. It is a time of eating with love, and cooking with love. And so I feel like as long as your food got love in it and it's coming from a good place, and that it's good, it's gonna be good. And so yeah, but y'all drop how y'all make y'all. What's y'all see? What's your what's that one dish that like it's just like a family tradition, and it's a certain type of way. Like for instance, our mac and cheese never changes. Like it is what it is. And that's probably the only dish in our family. Okay, well, sweet potatoes with marshmallows. That's like a also a passed down dish. What is a tradition that y'all pass down, like a dish like that never changes? Because I know like with us, even our dressing, when we grew up, Gen Xers, the dressing was in the turkey. It was stuffing. It was in the turkey. And then, so many health reports came out, and salmonella and whatever else, bacteria. And so I think I must have been about maybe 20, so maybe 30 years ago, if that, when the whole thing of not putting the stuffing in the turkey. But so since we've taken the stuffing out and made it officially dressing, it's been different. Like I make mine different. I like to make my dressing with cornbread, like make the cornbread overnight and put like an Lipton onion soup mix pack in the cornbread mix, and bake the cornbread overnight and let it sit overnight, sit out overnight. And I like it when it's kind of hard, and then today just putting my ingredients in it. But yeah, so a lot of people make it. My sister make hers different. My mother makes it different. Like that's a dish that has changed for us over the years, and so that everybody just doesn't make it the same way. I love cornbread dressing. And Terrence he's getting used to that. Like he likes traditional. Terrence likes all traditional stuff. Like one of the things that we noticed about the both of us, that so my mom, for each of us, we grew up with it was 9 of us before my 2 younger sisters came. So it was 9 of us in the house. So each one of us had our own special thing that we like that she cooked. And that's just for dinner, period, all throughout the year. But for Thanksgiving, I really want her, like loved for her to make for me red beans and rice. So that's one of the staples that she makes every year, whether I'm home or not. She will make red beans and rice. Oddly enough, ironically, Terrence is the same way. His older sister who passed away, that was their signature or unique dish that they liked, that their sister made, was red beans and rice. And so she was the one who made their red beans and rice. So it's just funny how, things are similar, and, and so yeah, so this Thanksgiving is just, real chill. It's going to be easy breezy, cut corners in some ways. I just did. T just went to the store to get a pound cake. Probably Sara Lee pound cake. But yeah, so this is, I guess we're going to eat about 2 maybe. He actually went to the store because he wants ham. So he wants a ham sandwich. So he's going to get some Hawaiian rolls so he can make a ham sandwich before we eat dinner. So that's the man for you. So when I say this is the most non-traditional outway Thanksgiving, like, this is what it is. That's how we do it.